Hey folks, and welcome back to Tales of Maj'Eyal. So the last thing we did in the previous episode was we cleared out the area that we killed Prox the Mighty in. And if we continue on, we will meet the real boss of Trollmire, but I don't think that my character is strong enough for him right now, so instead I'm gonna backtrack and head to the closest town and hopefully get some better equipment, or at least improve my regeneration infusion, because the one you start with, it sucks. We do have the Rod of Recall now, but I prefer to backtrack if it's only a few areas. I mean, one of those very rare occasions that my character actually missed something. Let's see, I didn't forget anything. No, look good. Hmm. Heavy armor isn't... Oh, life regeneration. I think I might save this one for now. So we'll be heading to the town of Dirth or something. Don't know how to pronounce that, but here it is. Dirth, I think it's called, but well, whatever. Here. So I don't know if this particular part is going to be very interesting, as I'm basically just going to go around shopping, but you guys have to tag along for now. And let's see, regeneration infusion, 104 life, 138. 15, 14. We'll take this one. Activate the infusion. And we won't be using any two-handed weapons anymore, so we'll get rid of these. And get rid of this one, because we can't use it anyway. And if you're wondering why I'm keeping this hat, it's because it gives us 3 plus in Constitution. And in case you didn't know, if you put on an item that increases your attributes, and those extra points unlock, for example, the next level in Stone Skin. If I put a point in that, then it will be permanently activated, and then you can remove the item that gave you the attribute points. It's really handy. And I think we're gonna do the arena quests. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. I'm just gonna change around my hotkeys here a bit. I don't need this one. You need to go over here, and you need to go over here. So, let's get this over with. Now the arena is... you have to fight 3 opponents, and if you win you'll get some generic points. And generic points are never bad. Don't run away from me. Thank you. And kill him, hopefully. Oh. Is this even active? Yeah, it's active. Oh well. And mana search, we want to regenerate our mana for the next opponent, and there he is. Now this guy is, I think, an Arcane Blade as well. Yep, he's an Arcane Blade as well. But this guy can only throw fireballs, and you can evade fireballs, but you can't escape from lightning. Come back here. Come back. And he's dead. So let's head back into town. And I think that's it. I might want to check around and see if I can get a better shield or something. Also, while you're here, speak with the alchemists. I don't think this guy have any elixirs that I personally can use, but I tend to forget what he has to offer. Elixir of Precision, sure. Probably won't do it anyway, but you never know. And there's nothing here that I can afford. Nothing here either. 36 shield. That one isn't especially good. So, nah. We'll continue on to the next zone instead. Or dungeon, or whatever you want to call it. Now there are 4... I'm not sure if Corpol, or however you pronounce that, is a T1 area. Maybe it is. Well, anyway, there are at least 5 T1 areas. And with the T1, I mean, if you look at any weapon, it says tier right by it, where it says type, armor, massive, and tier 1. Those are the weakest kind of items, and the tier will just keep going upwards, and the higher the number, the better the items. And for the areas, the better the items you can get, the harder the monsters. So, yeah. That's why I'm doing the T1 areas first, just to level up and hopefully don't die in the process. Also, if you're unfamiliar with how the block ability works, what it does is, if you manage to block, or at least to some extent block, and get the enemy into a counter-strike effect, for every normal hit you do afterwards, your weapon damage will be up to 100% and increase your chance of a critical hit, which is really useful later on. The only really annoying part is when the enemies don't actually attack you. Yes, that sounded a bit odd, but well. And I'm stuck. That's not good. Regenerates. Can I move? Yes. Might as well activate Mana Search. This is one thing you have to be very careful about. Even if it's an easy area, there might very well be a unique, very powerful opponent. I don't know how many times that happened to me that I just waltz through an area and I don't expect any resistance. I do everything a bit too fast and I die. Die horribly. Also, I feel I don't really know what to say in this episode. But I'm sure I'll get better at just commentating as the time goes on. Oh right, and I did previously level up, and I did get those generic points from the arena quests. So, what to pick? Also, I don't remember if I said this in the previous episode, but I will want to increase my constitution to get thick skin as well, preferably sooner rather than later. And we need riposte. That will increase our chances to get a critical hit after we block an opponent. And right, we only had 1 point to spend. Can we increase our strength enough? No, we can't. Can enough to get this one. Although one thing that I did wrong in the previous playthrough, that I can recall anyway, was that I didn't get teleport soon enough. I think that's one of the reasons why I died when I did. Well, let's just increase our constitution and 1 point in strength for now. And let's continue. Also, the boss of this area is a gigantic bear who throws around cold damage and can freeze your ass. So you might want to be a bit careful around him. We did get a better weapon, thankfully. Or so I think, in a way. No, actually, this one does lightning damage, so it does about the same kind of damage as this one. We don't have any gloves though, so we'll take these ones and we will keep our current shield. We did get a better light though. Yep, thank you very much. And let's get rid of this one and continue on. Another escort quest. Sure, I'll help you. Are we going north or are we going south? That didn't tell me anything. So we're going south, I presume. Yep. Huh? I didn't even notice there was an enemy there. Oh, and that reminds me. I have to set the sustained abilities to auto, because there are cases when an enemy might throw a spell or use an ability that deactivates all your sustain abilities. And I tend to forget to activate them again because I don't notice. Well, sometimes I notice, but not every time. And this might be a bit tricky. This wolf is a summoner, and I don't... Hopefully they will go after me, but if they don't, I will have my hands full trying to kill this wolf. Crap. That was my mouse running away. It's really, really sensitive. Well, I killed my own escort. Great. Well, that's what I get for kicking my the table my keyboard is, my mouse is on. Well, anyway, let's just try to survive this and forget that actually happened. Let's see, mana surge, keep hitting, and he's dead. I'm trying to remember what reward I would have gotten from that escort, but I never seem to remember the rewards. I mean, the Sun Paladin is pretty easy to remember, that you get strength, and Thieves gives you dexterity and access to heightened senses and such, but the rest I don't really remember. Let's see... Did you get stunned? Yeah. The ability I used was Shield Pummel. It has a chance to stun your opponents. And I got my ass frozen. Great. I think we can win this though. And now he's running away, so that's a good sign. I might do a video on Dying Lights at some point. I've been planning to do a co-op with a friend. I don't know how that will go, but the whole episode will probably be in Swedish, so... Well... Maybe I'll add some subtitles or something. But it will be... I'm looking forward to it. I haven't tried the co-op part of that game. I've only played it on single player so far. Also, I think we are strong enough to take on the last troll in Trollmire after this, once we kill the boss in this area. But I think that will be pretty much the end of this episode when we kill the boss. Cold resistance. That might actually be very useful right now, and we don't have any better armor anyway, so we'll keep that one and continue on. And there he is. Huh. And I've never had him waiting for me at the beginning of the level. How nice of him. And block, and hits, and shield pummel, and he's stunned. Regenerates. mana search, and he should be dead any moment. There you go. I just noticed that my recording software decided that you didn't need to see me clearing out this area for some reason. It stopped right after I killed the boss. Well, you didn't really miss anything, so don't worry, you didn't miss anything exciting. Anyway, this will be the end of this episode, so I hope you guys have a good one, and thank you for watching.